Tonight, joining our team captains and our head official at midfield.
From Baldwin High School in Whitehall, Pennsylvania, tonight, the Penn Hills Indians put their undefeated season record on the line as they take on the Baldwin Fighting Highlanders. A very pleasant good evening to you. I'm Bill Navari. Great to have you along for week 3 of the 2013 football season. Indians captains are on the field. Trey Reese, Austin Freeman, Mike Anthony, and Sean Featherstone left to right. The Indians coming off a big win last week down in McMurray as they beat Peters Township by a score of 33-15. The Indians 2-0 on the season. Baldwin 1-1. They beat Plum last week, lost to Peters Township in the opener. Baldwin wins the toss, will receive the opening kickoff. Indians defense, which has been playing well, will take the field first. Indians last week, a big night rushing for their two leading rushers, Isaiah Jones and quarterback Billy Kisner, each over 200 yards last week. On the season, Kisner, 35 carries, 420 yards, has a 12-yard per carry average. Isaiah Jones, 20 carries, 358 yards, almost 18 yards per carry for Isaiah, the Playa Jones, the WPXI Player of the Week, we may add. One area of concern for the Indians on their offense is the passing game. That just has not materialized as of yet. Of course, with kids picking up over 200 yards each running the ball, why throw it? But they needed a nice balanced attack. The Indians looking to try to get Kisner and the passing game back into action tonight as they take on the Fighting Highlanders. Defensively, the Indians have been stellar. Leading tacklers on the team, Trey Reese with 12 and 5 sacks. Joe Navari, 11 tackles, and he had a big sack last week. Also playing very well for the Indians defensive linebacker, Greg Houlihan. Indians in the gold helmets, new white jerseys, and the gold pants. I'll have Florida State out there tonight. Moving right to left, Baldwin in all purple head to toe with the white numbers. Brandon Schweiker back to receive for the Highlanders. Kicking off for the Indians, number 5, senior Marshall Thompson. Marshall the toe. Thompson. Indians will be at home next Friday night to take on the Upper St. Clair Panthers. Don't want to miss that one. Be there. But things to be taken care of tonight on a short kickoff taken at the 25-yard line. And a little return by Zinsmeister. It'll get out to the 35-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 35-yard line. Fighting Highlanders have it. First down and 10.
Indian defensive line, the ends, 88 Trey Reese, 83 Anthony Henderson, your nose tackle. Joe Navari. They play a 3-5-3 defense, the 5 linebackers behind them. Altavilla from the shotgun. They keep it on the ground. Big hole, left side, Houlihan making chase. Barca will get a first down on their big opening play of the game for Baldwin. 29 yards for Altavilla. For Barca.
Ball is spotted at the Penn Hills 41. The Fighting Highlander, first down.
Also keep your eyes on number 3, Luke Smorey. Altavilla will go that way. Smorey out in the flat. Missed tackle by Featherstone up the sideline. Still on his feet is Smorey, finally ridden out of bounds at the 17-yard line.
Finally driven out of bounds by 58, Greg Houlihan. Ball is spotted at the Penn Hills 17. That's a Fighting Highlander. First down.
Altavilla from the shotgun has Barca behind him. Swing pass, Smorey, left side with a lot of room. Gets a block, gets inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 2-yard line, 15 yards. And it'll be a first and goal for the Fighting Highlanders.
And that's another Fighting Highlander. First down.
First and goal, Baldwin. At about the 1-yard line. Altavilla keeps it himself, follows his blockers into the end zone.
Quarterback sneak for number 13, Doug Altavilla.
Baldwin makes it look easy on the opening drive. 4 plays, 65 yards. Penalty flag comes in on the point after.
Dead ball foul, encroachment against Dwight, half the distance.
Indians jumped off sides. Kick is up and good. 11:24 to go. First quarter. Baldwin 7, Penn Hills nothing. You are watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Featherstone and Jones back for the Indians. Featherstone already with a kickoff return for a touchdown this season, coming to week 1 against Cannon Mac. And Baldwin will let the Indians take the ball in good field position, kicking it out of bounds, keeping it away from Jones and Featherstone.
Procedure against Baldwin. First down on the 35. That out of bounds kick will give Penn Hills a first and 10.
So the Indians will start on the 35, as did Baldwin. See if the Indians can match a 65-yard drive.
Penn Hills elects to hike the 5-yard penalty.
Oh, the Indians will make them re-kick.
Instead, Penn Hills will accept a 5-yard penalty for illegal procedure, and Baldwin will re-kick. This time, Smorey will
So the officials will reset the tee out at the 35. Smorey on the re-kick. Again, Jones and Featherstone back. This one will be returned. Featherstone on the near side at the 11-yard line, looking for somewhere to go. Has a man to beat. Cuts to the right up the middle. Featherstone looking for a block. Gets out across the 40-yard line.
Kick taken by Sean Featherstone around his 11-yard line. He blitz it up over the 40. Hit by number 29, Mike Seeley.
So the Indians now need only go 60 yards instead of the 65.
40-yard line, first and 10 Indians.
Kisner in the shotgun. Has Cody Allen behind him. Featherstone goes in motion to the right. Jones split to the near side. Jones goes in motion. It'll be Cody Allen looking for a hole. Allen tries to bust to the outside. Gets close to 4 yards.
Stopped by number 59, Sean First.
Actually, going to give him 3. It'll be second down and 7.
Gain of 3 yards on the play. Second down, 7 Indians.
Posey in a slot for the Indians. Jones goes in motion. Jones went right. Now he comes left looking for somewhere to go. Cuts it up the middle. Gets maybe a yard out of nothing.
Motion number 10. That's Isaiah Jones. He's tackled by number 11, Josh Zinsmeister.
And Indians looking at a 3rd and 6. Clock running, 10:15 to go here in the opening quarter. Indians trail Baldwin 7-0.
3rd down 6 at the 44.
Kisner. Spin move. Rolls right side. Has a man to pass. Off the hands of Jones. Incomplete. It'll bring up a 4th down.
Billy Kisner, intended for number 10, Isaiah Jones, broken up by 21, Nick Barka. Brings up a 4th down for Penn Hills, 4th and 6.
And Isaiah Jones will punt. Jones did have an 80-yard run on a punt last week on a low snap.
Deep in punt formation. Nick Barca deep to receive.
Do those all have to be on?
Ball takes a Penn Hills bounce down to the 16-yard line. Touchdown by number 2, Mike Anthony. Fighting Highlanders have it, first down.
Isaiah's punt down at the 16-yard line. Baldwin will take over there. Indian defense needs to step up and make some plays now. Altavilla from the shotgun. Big hole for Barca once again.
Nick Barca breaks through the line, gets out over the 30-yard line. He's cut down by number 6, Alex Gelsheiser.
Gelsheiser will make the tackle at the 34-yard line, 18 yards for Barca. That's a first down.
First down. Barca up the middle over the 35.
Barca for 2.
Up from the bottom, number 59, Joe Navari. Gain of 2 on the play, second down 8.
Altavilla throws right side, has a man open. The Indians close quickly.
Pass from Altavilla complete to number 8.
That's Altavilla's little brother.
Stopped by number 7, Malik Russell, and 17, Eric Young.
Picks up about 7. It'll be third and a yard.
It's a third down and long one.
And the Indians will use a timeout. 8:38 to go, first quarter. Baldwin 7, Penn Hills nothing. You're watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network.
1 for the Fighting Highlanders.
3rd and 1 for Baldwin. Altavilla will get the first down.
Doug Altavilla keeps right up the gut. And that's a Fighting Highlander first down.
Needed 1, got 2.
35. Stop made by the center of the Penn Hills line.
Barca to the outside. Featherstone submarines him after a pickup of about 2, maybe 3 yards. Going to pick up of 2.
About 3 yards. Knocked down by number 1, Sean Featherstone.
Baldwin goes with the no huddle. They've done the entire first period. Altavilla will throw under pressure. Wrapped up by Houlihan and finally sacked once again.
Doug Altavilla under heavy pressure goes down for a loss, leading that charge 88, Trey Reese. It's a loss back to the 44-yard line.
And there's an injured Indian on the field.
Third down and 11.
We'll take a break. 7:36 to go, first quarter. Baldwin 7, Penn Hills nothing. You're watching the Indians Football Network. Injured Indian being taken from the field. That's 59, Joe Navari.
Third down 11.
Smorey with the keeper this way.
Altavilla keeps and sweeps to the near sideline, gets up near midfield. Picked up by 58, Greg Houlihan. It's a gain of 5 on the play to the 49, brings up a 4th down and 5. Smorey kicks.
Smorey's kick. Roll inside the 10-yard line. Isaiah Jones picks it up. Featherstone picks it up. I say it went out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
Sean Featherstone takes that ball inside the 10, is ruled out.
Indians offense is going to take over at the 5.
Last run for Baldwin was number 3, Luke Smorey, gaining that 5 yards.
Tayshawn Campbell will lose 2.
Number 4, Deshaun Campbell. He's going to be nailed inside the 5. Tackle made by 3, Luke Smorey. Ball spotted back at the 2. That's a loss of 3 on the play. Second down, 13, Indians.
Kisner bobbles a snap, looks for somewhere to go, tries to get to the outside, does.
Snap was bobbled, number 3, the quarterback, Billy Kisner, takes it to the far side.
Kisner gets out to the 6-yard line.
Knocked out of bounds by Luke Smorey. He gets out to the 6-yard line. Forward, that's a 3rd down and 9. Carried by number 4, Deshaun Campbell. He's dropped out around the 11-yard line. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 4 for the Indians. Number 10, Isaiah Jones, the kick. 21, Nick Barker back to receive. That punch yanked out of bounds. The officials are going to mark it at the 28-yard line.
He's going to slip to him, go get an MRI.
Islanders will have it with excellent field position.
One of his ligaments or something is loose, but I think he's okay, but he's done for the night. Just he wants him checked out with the MRI, and so he's probably going to play next week, hopefully. You think he's not going to?
Nick Barker sweeping to the near sideline is cut down at the 25-yard line by number 7, Malik Russell. Gain of 3 on the play, 2nd down, 7.
2nd down and 7 for Baldwin after getting great field position following the Penn Hills punt.
Barker off left right tackle, nearly breaks it. Around the 11-yard line. Number 17, Eric Young on the stop. But that's a Fighting Highlander touchdown at the 11.
You know what? You'd have to bring it up here. I can do it up here. I can do it up here. Barker gets inside the 10-yard line.
Russell make the stop. Ball is spotted at the 8. 2nd and 6.
Altavilla rolls to his left, has a lot of room to run. And he's hit just short of the goal line. Tayshawn Campbell comes up. Sean Featherstone.
He was stopped at the 1.
Looks like he'll be just short of the 1st down, apparently.
Altavilla on a quarterback sneak.
Altavilla goes nowhere. Actually going to give him a yard and a first down. First and goal from the 1-inch line.
That's good for a Fighting Highlander. First down inside the 1. First and goal, Baldwin. Barca on the carry is slammed down by number 1.
Barca keeps it. Sean Featherstone with the how do you do.
No gain, second and goal.
Altavilla keeps it himself. Nothing doing.
Doug Altavilla stopped just shy of the goal line. Third down goal, Fighting Highlanders.
And the Highlanders will call a timeout. 2:08 to go, first quarter, 7-0 with Baldwin looking for more. You're watching the Penn Indians Football Network.
Altavilla on the keeper. March for the goal line, fourth and goal. Number 3, Luke Swarley in to kick a field goal.
Smorey on the fake, and the Indians defense holds, but the Indians will be having the first down at their own 2-yard line. So the Indians will take over at their own 1 with 1:51 to go. Cody Allen gets across the 5 out to the 7-yard line, picks up 6.
And the fumble on the play recovered by the Fighting Highlanders.
I'm going to say he fumbled. So it'll be first and goal, Baldwin at the 7-yard line.
That ball is spotted at the 7-yard line. Cody Allen carried it, gained about 6 yards. Ball came loose, and Baldwin has it. First and goal at the 7.
Altavilla wrapped up by Trey Reese.
Altavilla back to pass, tucks it in, and gains a couple of yards. 88, Trey Reese on the stop. Gain of a yard on the play. Second down goal at the 6.
And Baldwin will use a timeout with 54 seconds to go. 7-0 Baldwin. Long first period. They're up 7-0, knocking on the door. You're watching the Indians Football Network. Finally, timeout. Before we even get the play started, Baldwin moves. We'll lose 5 yards.
Five yards against Baldwin takes it back to the 11-yard line. Second down goal.
Altavilla will keep it himself on the high snap, runs into Marshall Thompson. And a host of Indians will mark him dead at the 7-yard line.
Marshall Thompson. Penalty marker is down.
Personal foul against Penn Hills, half the distance.
Indians will get a half the distance to the goal penalty.
The half the distance to the goal penalty.
So they'll mark him down to the 4-yard line.
That Baldwin fumble by Penn Hills was recovered by Zach Brown.
Third down for Baldwin. Clock rolling under 30 seconds to go here in the opening period. High snap. And Barca has nowhere to go.
Hand off to Barca. He's stopped by...
And that'll do it for quarter number one after one period of play. The score, Baldwin 7, Penn Hills 0. You're watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network.
16. Joel Sherman attempt the field goal.
Baldwin will kick the field goal this time, and it's no good.
Kick is no good. Wide to the right.
So the score remains Baldwin 7, Penn Hills 0. The Indians will take over with 11:54 to go at their own 20-yard line.
Have it first down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Indians need to get something going here offensively. It's been all Baldwin, and the Indians are lucky to only be trailing by 7. Featherstone on the end around will dive ahead up for 7. They're going to roll him down after a pickup of 7.
He picks up 7 yards on the play.
Tayshawn Campbell looking for somewhere to go. Has a hole, has a first down. Tayshawn Campbell across the 40 to the 42-yard line. 15 yards for Tayshawn Campbell. The Indians get their first down. Coming here in quarter number 2.
Campbell brings that ball up to the 42-yard line for a Penn Hills first down. Tackled by 21 Barca and number 6, Cameron Zandier.
Kisner keeps it himself over the pow, over the 50, looking for some room, gets in Baldwin territory down to the 40-yard line. 18 yards for the Kiz.
Into Baldwin territory at the 40, first down Indians.
Jones on the jet sweep, looking for some room. Inside the 30. Another first down for the Indians as he's knocked out of bounds inside the 25 at the 24-yard line. 16 yards for Jones.
Number 3, Luke Smory. Another Indian first down at the Baldwin 24.
Jones runs into his own man in the backfield. Looked like Kisner gets tripped up.
Number 10, Isaiah Jones.
For no gain. It'll be second down and 10.
Sean Gerst. No gain on the play, second down 10.
Kisner looking to get to the outside, has some blockers inside the 15. Nice downfield block by Cody Allen. And Kisner makes a 24-yard run, turn into a touchdown. What a block by Cody Allen downfield. Penn Hills an extra point from tying it. The Indians go 80 yards. Marshall to toe Thompson, high snap. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 9:28 to go. First half, we are tied 7-all. You are watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Marshall Thompson to kick off for the Indians in a brand new ball game. Shame on Baldwin for not taking advantage of opportunities handed to them. And Baldwin will have it at their own 28-yard line.
Hello? Spotted at the 29-yard line. First and 10 Fighting Islanders. Nick Barca for a yard. Smothered by 83.
Hello?
Anthony Henderson.
Hello?
Pass is complete to number 7, Vincent Persichetti. That's a gain of 4 on the play. Third down 5 at the 34.
Third down and 5 here for Baldwin. High snap. Altaville takes it in the pass, bounces in front of Smorgy on the far side. And Baldwin will have to punt.
Bring up a 4th down and 5. Luke Smory, number 3, into punt. Number 1, Sean Featherstone, deep to receive.
Smory, nice kick. Will go out of bounds, almost Hits Kyrie Stevens.
The kick goes out of bounds. It's spotted at the Penn Hills 38-yard line.
Indians will have it at their own 38-yard line, and now the Indian offense, see if they can keep things a-humming. Baldwin had an opportunity to really go up on the Indians. The Indians with a couple of goal line stands, and Baldwin missing a field goal. Jones, end around. Out to the 45-yard line. Nice job to pick up 7 yards.
Finally stopped by number 46, Ronald West. That's a gain of 7 on the play. Second down 3.
Looked like Baldwin may have jumped off sides, but nothing called. Tayshan Campbell had the first down anyway. Carries Highlanders inside the Baldwin 45 down to the 44-yard line. 11 yards for Tayshan Campbell and a Penn Hills Indian. First down.
The Penn Hills first down at the Baldwin 44.
Big hole, Isaiah Jones with some room to run inside the 30 down to the 25-yard line. 19 yards for Jones. And the Indians getting that machinery humming.
Another Indian first down.
Clock really under 7 minutes to go here in the first half. We're tied at 7. Kisner will keep it himself. Short gain for 2. And it'll be second down and 8. Baldwin went up quickly in this game, took the opening drive 65 yards in 4 plays. It only took them 36 seconds to go up 7-0. Indians really could do nothing at all for most of the first half here. Baldwin had a drive stall. The Indians took over at the 5-yard line. Goal line stance for the Indians as Baldwin tried to fake a field goal. Indians held, but the Indians turned the ball back over, and on a punt, Baldwin had it at the 28, could do nothing. Indians took over at their own 1 following the goal line stance as Tayshan Campbell gets inside the 15, down to the 13-yard line for a pickup of 10 and a first down. So Baldwin took over at the 28, got down to the 1-yard line. Indians took over there. First play, Indians fumble. Baldwin gets it back at the 7. Baldwin then misses a field goal. Indians take over to 20, march right downfield, go tied at 7. Baldwin 3 and out, and now the Indians started at their own 38-yard line, driving here inside the 15 at the 13-yard line of Baldwin. Clock running, approaching 5:40 to go here, second quarter. Also, the Indians in the first half have lost their second leading tackler, Joe Navari, to a knee injury. He'll be done for the night. He's on crutches on the far side of the field. Indians will use a timeout. 5:34 to go. First half tied at 7. Indians driving. You're watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. First and 10 Indians at the 13-yard line. Jones will go in motion. And it's going to be Kisner with a hole inside the 5. Touchdown, Penn Hills. Made that one look easy. Indians take the lead for the first time tonight. Kisner's second touchdown run. Coming with 5:28 to go. 6 plays, 38 yards.
Number 5, Thompson attempting the extra point.
And Thompson adds the extra point. Indians now up 14-7. You are watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Kickoff fallen on by Baldwin at the 22-yard line.
Brandon Schleicher. Ball spotted at the 23-yard line. 1st and 10 Fighting Highlanders.
Barca trying to get to the outside. Gets a little positive running.
The outside, he's driven out of bounds. The near sideline by number 4, Deshaun Campbell.
Maybe 8 yards.
Gain is out to the 31-yard line. Pickup of 8, 2nd down 2. Nick Barker right up the gut.
Barca will have a first down after pickup of about 4.
8 by 5, Marshall Thompson. That's a Fighting Highlander. First down at the 37.
Pass batted away.
Batted down at the line of scrimmage.
High snap, the ball is loose. Altavilla rolls to his right. Greg Houlihan hits him as he tries to throw.
Altavilla, snap goes over his head. He recovers.
Nice pressure by Houlihan. But Baldwin's going to have to, that'll bring up 3rd down, 3rd and 10.
Brings up a 3rd down, 10 at the 37.
Third and 10. Altavilla throws to his right. Pass. Smorey complete. Still on his feet. Smorey inside the 20, the 10. Touchdown Baldwin.
Pass complete to number 3, Luke Smorey, and he goes all the way for the Baldwin touchdown. 63 yards. Doug Altavilla to Luke Smorey. Daniels 14, Baldwin 13.
Baldwin an extra point from tying it here.
Joel Sharma into attempt the point.
And the kick is no good. So it's 4:46 to go. The score remains.
Point is no good. Score remains Penn Hills 14.
Baldwin trailing the Indians by a score of 14-13. You're watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Short kickoff, fallen on by Sean Roy. Indians will have it at the 31-yard line.
Officials are going to mark it at the 31-yard line. First down 10, Penn Hills.
Tayshan Campbell fights his way ahead, still on his feet, carries Highlanders across the 40-yard line.
That's Deshaun Campbell. Finally, a tackler led by 5, Joe Howley brings
Officials are going to bring the sticks out.
At the 41-yard line, official timeout for a measurement.
And he does get the first down. Tayshawn Campbell fights his way ahead for 10 yards. Clock will stop at the moment with 4:24 to go. Jones goes in motion. Kisner will keep it himself, comes this way. Little shake and bake as he gets out of bounds at the 43-yard line, maybe 2 yards.
Pushed out of bounds by Luke Morey. It's a gain of 2 on the play, second down 8.
And Kisner will use the Indians' final timeout of the first half. 4:07 to go, first half. The Indians up by 1. You're watching the Indians Football Network.
Today's game is
Kisner throws left side high for Featherstone, but he hauls it in. Featherstone fights his way ahead.
pass is complete to number 1, Sean Featherstone.
About 5 yards.
By 21, Nick.
Indians will have a 3rd and 3.
It's a gain out to the 48-yard line, brings up a 3rd down and 3 for the Indians.
This half has gone on forever. Campbell looks for somewhere to go. Spins to the outside. We'll have the first down and more. Campbell up the sideline, inside to 35. First down, Indians.
Sean Campbell breaks backwards and gets loose on the far sideline. Finally stopped by number 22.
21 yards for Campbell. Clock rolling close to 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Indians up by 1, looking for more. The Indians get the ball to start half number 2. Kisner looks for somewhere to go.
Ball is kept.
Gets 1.
Number 3, Billy Kisner.
And the Indians, no timeouts left.
Tackled by 5, William Howley. Gain of 1, second down 9.
Kisner rolls this way, throws towards the end zone, has Mike Anthony. And the pass is incomplete, in and out of Anthony's hands.
Kisner intended for number 2, Mike Anthony.
That'll bring up a 3rd down and 9.
3rd down 9.
Kisner again throws. Man, over the middle. Caught. Inside the 15. First down, Indians at the 12-yard line. Cameron Cheatham picks up 19 yards. First down, Penn Hills Indians. Actually, excuse me, that's going to be 22 yards as he's down at the 8. First and goal. Kisner does it himself, dives ahead. Dives to the 3, they mark him at the 5. So he picks up 3. No, they do give him the 4. So they'll give him 4 yards. Second and goal from the 4. 1:25 and running to go here in the half. Indians need not be in too much of a hurry. Second and goal. Indians have plenty of time. Tayshan Campbell, close to the goal line, spins ahead, touchdown, Penn Hills. Indians go up 20-13 with 1:05 to go. 9 plays, 69 yards for the Indians. Thompson will try the point after. And the kick is up and good. With 1:05 to go here in quarter number 2 in the first half. The score, Penn Hills 21, Baldwin 13. You are watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network.
Gain is out to the 39-yard line. It'll be 4th down and 2.
He was out when he went down.
He looked like he looked like Russell hit him. Russell, and who else hit him? Will, did you see who else hit him with Russell? There was a 20 in there. 20-something.
Just knocked out.
Yeah. Look at him, boy, he woozy.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, he can be back in the game. I think I knocked out.
I think I let him sit down the rest of this one.
See if everybody hits him in the head. Huh. He got knocked out. He got knocked. He was unconscious. He was knocked out before he hit the ground. He was out. Well, no. Well, I mean that's a concussion. Fourth and 2 for Baldwin. Nick Barca, the injured Highlander. And Baldwin will punt. I thought the clock should be running.
Morey back to punt.
And that's what the Baldwin coaches are saying. Featherstone catches it on his knee at the 25-yard line.
Kick is taken by number 1, Sean Featherstone.
Now the Indians get the ball to start the second half.
Ball spotted at the Penn Hills 25.
Do they take it here or try to break something? I think you try to break something. Heck, if you break something and get another 7 points and go in at halftime and get the ball to start half number 2. Jones is come in motion. Kisner's going to pass, or is he? Looks for somewhere to go. Gets a block in the backfield, gets a block upfield, and gets spun out of bounds
Quarterback Billy Kidd
after a pickup of 2.
able to find a receiver as scrambles and is thrown down by number 50.
And there's another injured
Enzo Rosico.
Highlander, and we'll take another break. This dude here looks out.
Well, that's for a gain of 2 yards, second down 8.
It's his knee.
These boys are hitting now, huh?
Yeah. They whacking people and taking names.
I think they're saying screw the names. I'm just whacking.
Yeah, I'm just whacking. Anybody getting away, well, that starts taking the steam out of teams. You start knocking their hands off. They slow down. Don't want nobody to get hurt.
Looked worse than that the way he was laying there. Indians with a 2nd and 8. Campbell
Ball is carried by number 4.
to the 32-yard line. Picks up 5. And looks like an injured Indian. Looks like Glanton's down on the field now. 16 seconds to go. They're dropping like flies here at Baldwin. The Indians up by 8. You're watching the Indians Football Network. Kisner on what should be the final play of the half. Keeps it himself. And gets across the 35 to the 37-yard line for a first down. Indians would. Oh, officials are going to run the clock.
That's the end of the first half.
I don't know how they could run the clock with not having the ball set for the first down, but that'll do it for the first half. The score, Penn Hills 21, Baldwin 13. You're watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Second half action about to get underway here at Baldwin with the Indians up by 8 and getting the ball to start the second half. Indians take the opening kickoff and something going there out of nothing. Indians with a nice return out across the 40-yard line. It's Cody Allen with a nice return. But this one's going to be coming back.
Penalty against Penn Hills. The penalty will take the ball back to the 13-yard line. Indians have it first and 10. Ball is carried by 4. Sean Campbell. Justin Zinsmeister and Luke Morey lead the charge for Baldwin. It's a gain of 4, second down 6.
Four yards for Campbell on the opening play. Isaiah Jones, haven't seen him much in the first half. Baldwin doing a nice job of containing him.
Number 10.
The whistles are blowing, but
And his forward progress is going to be ruled stopped at the
Isaiah Jones was still on the go.
Looked like number 22, Jacob Elk, made the stop. The ball spotted just outside the 15-yard line.
Actually, with all that, he's going to lose a yard.
And 8.
3rd and 7 for the Indians. Kisner throws towards the sideline. Does a nice job to throw that one away. And that'll bring up a 4th down.
Going to bring up a 4th down and 8. Number 10, Isaiah Jones back to kick.
Jones kick, a nice return for Baldwin. They'll take over 10:09 to go at the Indian 38-yard line. Great field position for Baldwin to start their first drive.
Against the White.
And the Indians are going to get tagged with a personal foul, so that one's going to march this one even closer. Officials are going to discuss it. We'll take a break. The Indians up by 8, 10:09 to go, 3rd quarter. You're watching the Indians Football Network.
Back to the 38-yard line, 1st and 10.
Well, there was penalties each way. So we start off at the 38-yard line as before. And Tayshan Campbell will drop Nick Barca for a 3-yard loss.
Nick Barca on the carry, hit by number 4, Tayshan Campbell. And 17, Eric Young. Loss of 3, second down 13.
Pass near side complete. Baldwin will be close to a first down.
Complete to number 5, William Howley.
Bill Howley.
Caught by 7, Malik Russell.
Will be short of the first down.
That's a pickup of 13 yards. Third down and 2 at the 30.
Barclay.
Nick Barca through the hole inside.
Or Barca will have a first down.
By number 5, Marshall Thompson. That's a Fighting Highlander. Touchdown. At the 23.
Pass towards the end zone, incomplete.
Pass intended for Luke Spory, number 3, incomplete. Second down 10.
Barca to the 21.
Down to about the 21-yard line. Number 17, Eric Young on the stop. Third down, 8.
Altavilla will throw it towards the corner of the end zone. Pass incomplete. They're going to flag Gelsheiser.
Pass is complete to number 3, Luke Smory. A penalty marker goes down. Well, pass was intended for Nick Altavilla. Penalty marker goes down.
Offensive pass interference.
Pass interference against Smory. Wow. I believe it's a loss of down.
Baldwin.
Don't quote me on that.
Offensive pass interference.
Indians will decline the penalty and will bring up a 4th down.
That penalty was declined, brings up a 4th down and 8 at the 21.
Altavilla with 5 receivers. Time to throw towards the end zone. Has a man and a pass batted away.
Pass intended for number 8, Nick Altavilla.
Eric Young gets the paw up.
17, Eric Young. Hill takes over on down.
That's the lumber. The Indians will take over on downs. Ball at the 21-yard line. Kisner keeps it himself, wrapped up from behind after he gets across the 25 to the 26.
Tackled by 18, Justin Zinsmeister. Gain of 5, second and 5.
Isaiah Jones this way, looking for a lane. Almost had it.
Ball carried by number 10, Isaiah Jones.
Jacob Elk looked like a touchdown-saving tackle at the 31-yard line. Four yards for Jones. It's third and less than one.
Spotted just beyond the 30. It's going to bring up a third down and less than a yard for the Indians.
Campbell will have the first down, puts the paw down, gets an extra 2 out to the 36-yard line. Needed half a yard, got 6.
Tackled by 22, Jacob Elk. That's an Indian first down. Ball at the 36.
Fake to Featherstone. Kisner. In a sea of purple. No gain.
Ramped up by 55, Joshua Brooks. No gain. Second down 10.
Campbell. Still on his feet. Campbell up the sideline, pushed out of bounds at the 43-yard line after pickup of 7. Indians will have a 3rd and 3. Campbell has just been running very well tonight.
He's out to the 43-yard line, 3rd down 3.
Campbell had 87 yards in the first half and a touchdown. This will be Kisner trying to get another block from Allen. Does get to the outside. Allen gets a block downfield. Kisner inside Baldwin territory, dragged out of bounds. A penalty flag comes in. A sea of yellow laundry. Kisner goes out of bounds at the 35. 22 yards on the carry, and they're going to tack on another 15.
Personal foul against Baldwin, 15 yards. First down.
That'll mark him down to the 20-yard line. Clock stopped at the moment with 5:23 to go. Indians get into the end zone here. That will be huge. Huge.
Penalty takes that ball down to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, Penn Hills.
Isaiah Jones fakes to him. It's Tayshawn Campbell inside the 15, inside the 10. Tayshawn Campbell thundering his way inside the 5. 1st and goal, Indians at the 4-yard line.
Stopped by Joshua Brooks, 55, inside the Baldwin 5. Ball spotted at the 4. 1st and goal, Penn Hills.
Might be a case of Baldwin trying to key too much on Jones and Kisner. Campbell over 100 yards rushing on the night. He's saying, look, all the press on those two, I'm here too. Low snap.
Ball is given to Ford, to Sean Campbell.
Campbell will lose 2. Back to the 6. That one was just ugly from the start.
71, Dustin Pirate.
Clock at 4:20 and running here in the third quarter. The Indians still up by 8. It's been a long game. Jones cuts it up inside the 5. Isaiah Jones down to the 3-yard line. So now 3rd and goal from the 3.
And 22, Jacob Elk. Ball is now at the 3. Gain of 3. 3rd down goal at the 3.
I don't know, Bernard. You don't make it here. You go for the field goal? It's almost like an extra point. Try to run it to the middle of the field, maybe. Hey, how about just put it in the purple?
Yeah, we're in. Here we go.
Kisner
Kept by number 3.
to the 2.
Runs into a stone wall of Baldwin defenders.
Looks like the Indians will go for the field goal.
11, Joshua Zinsmeister.
Get to 3. Try to go up by 11.
Good game. Ball at the 3. 4th and goal.
Marshall to toe Thompson to try a 20-yarder.
Number 5, Marshall Thompson.
And the kick is up and through.
Kick is good.
2:51 to go, third quarter. The Indians extend their lead, 24-13 over Baldwin. You're watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network.
Makes the score Penn Hills 28.
Following the squib kick, fallen on by Baldwin at their own 28-yard line. Highlanders come out, first down. That one too far for everybody.
Penalty markers, hall flag.
Dead ball foul, encroachment against Penn Hills.
The Indians jump off sides.
Got the winning number
So it'll be
on the
second down and
ticket,
5.
ladies and gentlemen. Get your tickets ready. Worth $716 to the holder of the winning ticket. Second down 5 for Baldwin.
Pass near side, complete. Or is it?
Willis pass.
Indians say they have it. The officials say it's Baldwin's ball.
It's complete. Ball pulled in by number 10, Zach Sumner.
Play good enough for a first down. Clock under 2.5 minutes to go here in the third.
First down.
Low snap fallen on by Barca back at the 25.